All right, no need to wasting time on the extended intro. You know the drill. Like and subscribe, share the video around, leave a comment below. But let's get into it. Do you think Melissa got an abortion at any point during the haves and the have-nots? Now, I feel like she was most likely pregnant when she took the pregnancy test at the Sarandon Hotel, after she slit her wrist and the doctor pretty much approached Veronica and Jeffrey to tell them the status of Melissa, but Veronica just wanted to know how the baby was, and the doctor was like, yeah, the baby's fine. And I remember Veronica giving a sigh of relief, and Jeffrey was kind of rolling his eyes like, oh my gosh. So she had to be pregnant up until that point. But it begs the question of, is it possible that Melissa got an abortion at some point during the haves and the have-nots, or if the baby inside her died between after the doctor said she was okay after slitting her wrist up until the point where they are now in the show. But something tells me, and again, this is why the last season finale sucked. It was basically after Veronica shut down George in the courtroom and exposed Justin and then got Jeffrey arrested. The next scene we see is when she's driving off from the hospital with Melissa, and then of course they got in the car wreck. But the problem with that is we got no scenes of those two at the hospital, because I'm pretty sure that Veronica would have been asking the doctor, after trying to get rid of the baby again with a wired hanger, I believe. I'm just like, okay, but was it clear that the baby was still okay? That's what I want to know. And again, this is probably very unlikely, but the only time, and again, I'm going to be honest here because I never really wanted to look into this kind of stuff, but in terms of abortions, how they work, the time frame, do you think that it is possible? But again, see, I don't know time frames and all. Remember when Melissa was allowed to leave the hospital? She went into Veronica's room, got the credit card and left, and then eventually went back to Veronica's house. Do you think it's possible that she may have gotten an abortion on the way? I'm just speculating here, guys. I really am. Do you think she just walked into a clinic with a card, got rid of the baby, and that was the end of that? Because I feel like it was interesting how the doctor, remember after the accident, Melissa was in the hospital too, and the doctor was like, oh, so how far are you along in the pregnancy? I don't know, 7 or 8 weeks. Well, we can check on the baby if you want. No, forget about it. So when Melissa went to Veronica's room and those two had, exchanged words, she was just like, guess what? I'm carrying your damn baby grandchild inside of me. So that let me know, that let me kind of, led me to believe that she was pregnant up until that point. But don't you think that she may have gotten an abortion on the way? Because again, I don't know exactly about time frames, but I don't know. We don't know what Melissa did with that credit card and how long it took her to get, or basically what stops she may have made between leaving the hospital and taking the credit card, the card, and arriving back at Veronica's house. And given the fact that Veronica, was in the middle of recovering from the car accident and trying to make some schemes from her bed, such as making a phone call to get Melissa institutionalized at least until the baby was born, you would think that Veronica might have, called the credit card company to get some insight on recent purchases. Maybe that might explain what Melissa bought. All I can think of is maybe she paid for Uber or a taxi to get a ride home. She might have gotten some new clothes. I don't know. I'm just speculating here. But I feel like in the next episode, the fact she's going to be drunk and then Veronica is going to crack her upside the head with a bottle like Catherine did to Candace. I just need to know what. I don't know, guys. I mean, we do know that Veronica's going to care to the doctor tomorrow, but in have and have not time, tomorrow could be 5 episodes from now. I'm not just poking fun at the series and pacing, because this is a known fact. But I just wanted to put my thoughts out there in terms of if she got an abortion, or the baby died inside her without her knowing. I mean, you look at everything she did. She slit her wrist, tried to get rid of the baby with a hanger, got in a car accident, and the list goes on, guys. So I just want to present the possible scenario of her getting an abortion after leaving the hospital. And I just wanted to get some insight. I mean, again, pure speculation. I just wanted to get some thoughts on that. But hey, the door is open. I actually did that video about the truth behind Melissa's pregnancy revealed. It's almost about to crack 10,000 views by the time of this recording. So again, that just shows me you guys want to know as much about this pregnancy as I do. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and I'll talk to you later.